Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a double feature of requests for Keanu, who wanted wanted the G04 and G4 booster in their custom colors, preferably on their birthday. I was not able to do that, and apologies for that, but the 19th of May was kind of a... I'd managed to not go to jury duty, but I also hurt a lot, so that's just, I was not able to get that done on time, and I apologize. But I managed to get a couple of decent rounds here, so I'm hoping you'll enjoy those. Requests were to hopefully get a one-shot kill or hit multiple targets with the Mega Beam Launcher for the G4, so hopefully that I will be able to pull that off. I did do significant damage to something, but pretty sure I do manage to, I think I managed to hit multiple mobile suits at some point. If not, I apologize, but yeah, sometimes it is hard to set up specific things like that, but I do remember this round is going well, so hopefully that will at least be the case. That is a Nemo 3 that I just missed by a mile, and I'm getting hit from by a Jagan of some type that was behind me. Might be the standard, might be the Type D, it's one of those, but I'm not sure which. And the G4's arm beam gun can stun if most or all of its shots connect. Now, I was hoping that they would just fall into a groove there, but they pulled back just as I was about to tackle, so that's okay. I did kind of lose that exchange in the end, because, well, they pulled back, they had nothing in their way, so they were able to just smack me. Speaking of which, I'm dead. 2125 to 2450 so far, that's not awful. I think it just jumped up to 2800 if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. But, okay, it's the Jagan D type. Pretty good colors. Yeah, 2800 to 2450, that's not bad either. And 5 minutes 40 seconds left, so plenty of time to hopefully line up some shots. I'm trying to figure out whether I should get in close and fight with everybody, or whether I should go in at a distance so I can charge up the Mega Beam Launcher in peace. I went with that one. And I wound up with enemies over here anyway, so I don't really have time to charge the Mega Beam Launcher yet, especially with one of them being a Nemo 3, which, yeah, it's... it has a lot of stuns, and of course stuns stop your charging. Let's see. I'd kind of like to see just one mobile suit have a special ability that gives you like stun resist while charging, the way that the Z Zulu has stun resist while its weapons are out. See, didn't quite land that shot. I'll have to try again. But we'll see. Picked off somebody with no health there, though. And let's see. Landed that shot on the shield. Managed to stun with the arm beam gun. Somebody else got the kill. Unfortunately, I overheated most of my everything by going for that. So it's Vulcans and Beam Sabers for a minute or two. Well, not a minute. It'll feel like a minute, but yeah. Okay, there's the arm gun. I was out of range for it and overheated it. And the Hyper Beam Rifle's back too, and that target is down. And yeah, just pulling back a little bit, because it's kind of weird how they set up these beam guns, because you can do a lot of damage with the Mega Beam Launcher on the G4. It only hits once, and if you miss, it's a wasted shot. It can do well over 10,000 damage, and it has a really long cooldown. The G4 booster does less per shot, but it has continuous damage and is steerable, which means you're a little bit more likely to actually get something with it at least. And it recharges very quickly. So you'll see the difference. You'll see what I mean in the second half of our program. But I think I just missed knocking down number 3. That's good. Somebody just missed me. They hit me with missiles that time, so it's a good time to stand behind the furniture and wait. Let's see, rolling there. That is the Nemo 3, which, not a good choice for fighting me head-on, though this player is doing a fine job of it. They were too far away for the downswing, though, so now we're both on low health, and it all comes down to who can land the first shot. Probably going to be the Nemo. Yep, I'm out of legs. Okay, somebody else got me after the Nemo tackled past, but yeah, that was dead. Okay, the Unit 5 booster over there is who got me. So, yep, that is a dead. We've got 2.5 minutes left. That gives me at least one more opportunity to try and land a shot. Just the question, of course, is where to set up. Where will I hopefully not get interrupted, all that. They destroyed our base, and we're still 3,000 points ahead. And they... and we're apparently working on bombing their base, so yeah. But yeah, they had to bomb our base to get this close, so that's kind of you know, I didn't realize we were doing quite that well, but we are, so good. And there is that Nemo 3, and to be honest, I got surprised. It's like, you're still alive? And it was indeed still alive, and I unfortunately stunned one of my allies when they went after it. I'm not sure why that one person is just sitting back at the enemy base. They might be waiting until for a last minute timer on the base bomb, but don't do that. Just don't leave yourself there out of the fight for that long and leave your team fighting without you, because they're kind of catching up a little, as you can see. So yeah, just fight. Fight with your team, help them if you can, especially when you're ahead. Right now I'm just hoping nobody spots me and hoping I land this shot, because that would fulfill the request, but I have no... okay, I hit at least one shield, so... And unless I drop dead and respawn, that's probably going to be the last chance I get in this round. So awful sorry about that, but I definitely gave it as good a shot as I could. 2066 on the Rick DS per uncharged shot. I landed first, so I had the opportunity to hit with melee, and that is a kill. Thanks to the help of our the prototype Starkjagen. Oh yeah, definitely look at those gigantic missiles. So yeah, I sent nice, because again, sometimes thanks feels sarcastic, so rolled out of that Mark II's way, and then died. Yeah, I don't have enough time to respawn and fire the gun again, unfortunately, so that is going to be this round for me, most likely. But I do remember having a lot more success with the Mega Beam Launcher on the G04 booster, which is kind of, like I said, what they're geared for when you get down to it, so in a minute we will take a look at that, but I'm going to hopefully do something useful in the last 5 seconds, and... or just hesitate long enough that I end up not doing anything, which, you know, same difference? Yeah, so... but I think the round went pretty well, and I think I did fairly well in it, so we'll take a look and see how that wound up happening. We have got... yeah, I swept the board. 3795 out of 14195. 750 assist, 87,000 damage, 5 and 3. So, yeah, that was a pretty good round. So, hopefully, you know, hope you enjoyed it, and the next one is about to happen. And here we go with the G4 booster type, using the double hyper bazookas that can also be used by the G3 Gundam. And now I am just setting up for my first Mega Beam Launcher shot, because yeah, this one I definitely use this every chance I get, because for one thing, I tend to do that anyway. So it's request-wise, that was like perfect fit. So see, that is Gearbera Tetra. My arm beam guns do not have the range. And I will admit to, in the early phases of this round, being a little bit frustrated with my team, just because we were all kind of really, really hanging behind the arch, which I have historically not always had a good time doing. It's usually a good opportunity to get yourself locked down. But as you can see, we're starting to push forward now. Whether we stay pushed forward or not, I can't say, but the two of them look to have that down, so I decided I'd come over here and try and help number 4. Unfortunately, yeah, so yeah, the other two are fighting that first person. I'm working on this one, and unfortunately that Hazel 2 hit me with a power attack just as I was about to kill that Hazel Custom, so... but all I need is an arm beam gun shot, and it should go down. Yep, there we go. And Mega Beam Launcher is ready, so you know what I must do. And the Hazel decided to ignore me, which means I now get to do this. Yeah, so I was really happy with that one. So, and should have sent sorry, but yeah, just I got a kill with the thing point blank. So yeah, definitely making the most of the Mega Beam Launcher this round. Tagged the Gerbera with one of my 2 shells, which was not enough to kill it. Is that a Gerbera? No, it's a Stark Jagan. Don't even ask how I got those confused, but I did. And we're probably only at 500, which means there's no chance a Gerbera Tetra could be in here. So, yeah, please pardon my brain. Let's see, there's a Gaplant flying through, and I remember there were a couple of things here and there that actually had color schemes similar to mine. So, that was an odd coincidence. 5 minutes and 50 left. We are behind by about 1,200 points, but we can fix that, certainly, especially if I can land some more beam shots. But, yeah, this is, as I recall, this is just one of the segments where everybody decides they're going to just hide behind the wall. And it's, you know, I'm hiding behind the wall because I have a specific purpose behind the wall, which I think I can land this shot. Let's find out. Grazed their head a little bit to the tune of 1,200 damage, But, yeah, just one person went out, nobody else seems to be going to support them, and yeah, we're just kind of hanging back here, and we really need to be pushing forward, because like I said, just, you know, we have turned our team into a game of Hogan's Alley for them, just waiting to see who pops up in the doorway and whether or not they should shoot. And that is not what the plan is. The plan is to shoot everything and blow it up. So, but I've got a Mega Beam Launcher shot, so I like to go prone to fire that, or to charge that, just because, well, there's multiple targets hit finally. But I like to go prone to charge my Mega Beam Launchers because 2 reasons. One, I can, yeah, now I'm pulling back because I don't want to get caught in the support fire. That's valid. But yeah, two reasons to crouch when you do it. One is that if you still have a shield, which the G04 booster does not, but if you have a shield, you'll plant it in front of you, and it'll tank some potential stun shots. If you don't have a shield, though, you can also, you know, it still minimizes your profile, makes you harder to hit, and also, more importantly, you can kind of just hide your nose down in the dirt, and they won't see the light of the charge. Yep, there's another double target hit, so I'm going to get a few of those here, so hopefully that will make up for the lack of them in Part 1, Keanu. I hope so. But we are going to keep fighting, because we have gotten a chance here to push. Unfortunately, that chance has come at a bad time, because we are all low on health. So it's, you know, bad circumstances, they happen. But between the two of us, we just took out the Hazel 2. That is a Gira Zulu, and it's about to be on the ground, and I'm going to follow with bazookas, which didn't hit. I think I tagged the shield, because the Gira Zulu is, to my recollection, the only one of these things that actually has a shield that functions as a shield. Good reason for that being that it doesn't store any weapons in the shield the way that the Gira Doga does, because one thing that GBO2 does not do in any circumstance that I can remember, that GBO1 used to do, is it does not deprive you of shield-based weapons when your shield breaks. GBO1, if the Goof Custom shield broke, it was down to the secondary Gatling. If, I don't remember if there were any other shield-mounted weapons in that game. There weren't a ton in the 1-year war era suits. But if there were, yeah, if you had a weapon mounted on your shield, you lost that weapon. I don't remember if that was true for the GAN or not. I don't know that they counted the GAN shield as a shield in that game either. But, yeah, it's that's something that GBO2 doesn't do, for better or worse. I know I would find it... to be honest, shields can break very easily, so in the long run, I think it's better it doesn't. But, let's see, can I get the Gira Zulu? Yes. Nope, somebody else did. And then I just, you know, kind of scorched at least one, if not 2 allies. But, let's see, there is... I think it's a Full Armor 7th Gundam. Did fair damage, trying to just evade until I can finish it, hopefully. I think somebody else is taking a shot, which would be good. It finally figured out what I was doing and dropped behind the wall, I think. And, yeah. But yeah, sometimes I kind of miss that. It's something that I appreciate conceptually, I think, more than I appreciate it gameplay-wise, is the best way to put that, because a Goof Custom or a Goof Flight test type without its Gatling shield would be just really, really in bad shape. So, yeah, I don't know how to feel about that no longer being a feature, but it is no longer a feature. So, okay, Girazulu is not paying attention to me. That will cost it its everything, or at least most of its everything. And Bazooka didn't quite trade the kill, so got the assist though, so I'll take that. 50-some seconds left. We are still well behind, but we finally got out from behind the wall. We're fighting it out pretty well, and like I said, I've landed quite a few good shots with the Mega Beam Launcher, so... And we're getting close. We might be able to pull it off. I'm thinking probably not, but we'll see. 30-some seconds left. Unfortunately, we lost... we never got C, in fact, so it's a long trip over there. But I do have time to charge the gun again if I get an opportunity to fire it, so just gotta wait and wait for the right opportunity. Well, that was a good bazooka shot at least, so here is the Mega Beam Launcher. Full Armor 7th saw what I was doing. I was kind of too close. And at this point, I think it's more important to just get in there and fight than it is to use the charge. At this point, though, it's moot, so just beams for everyone. And yeah, because we'd need everybody to be a lot lower on health for us to come back 2,300 points in the last second. But yeah, don't sweat it is a good way to put that. It was a little frustrating at the start, but it came out pretty well. And yeah, 96,000 damage and 3,500 points, a full third of our score. And, yeah, 5 and 3. And, yeah, that was not bad. So, I hope you enjoyed the rounds, Keanu. I'm sorry I missed your birthday, but I, hope you enjoyed what I've come up with in the meantime. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Hopefully, you'll be seeing this at some point where it's ironic because it's already happened. But yeah, I really feel like the standard G4's Mega Beam Launcher could use revisited a little bit. A little bit of a buff. Whether it's a shorter cooldown time or a longer, shorter charge time or both. I think it's justified at this point, especially since there are, heavy attackers within its cost range that can do that kind of damage in, like, seconds. So... yeah, I think it's worth giving that a little bit of a tweak if we get a chance.